What's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Got an exciting video for you today, as usual. But before we get started, I want to remind you that I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a love for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. Now, with that said, I'm over 1,000 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you that's taken the time to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, why? Just hit the subscribe button. If you hit that subscribe button, you'll be notified whenever I upload a video, and YouTube will present my videos in front of future subscribers, people who haven't even seen my videos yet. So just go ahead and subscribe. At the bare minimum, always, and I mean absolutely always, hit that like button. And that's also for the guys that subscribed. And leave comments. I love comments. I like to chat back and forth with you guys. And there's also a Telegram group that's growing very slowly. I think there's 8 of us. I think we can get to 10 today. Can somebody join my Telegram group? There's a link down in there. All right. But anyway, I'll let that be. All right, guys. So we're going to get rolling with this here. As you guys know, the market's looking awesome. Bitcoin's on the move. Everybody's on the move in a positive direction for the most part. We're going to be doing some technical analysis. We're going to be talking about PulseChain, the Testnet, Hedron, Bitcoin, Cardano. Got a lot I want to talk about today, so let's get it going. All right, we're going to look at technical. I do not have any news today. There's so much going on just with technical analysis. I left the geopolitical news out of this, but there is a lot going on with the geopolitical news, so I suggest you guys take a look at the news because it's going to affect everything, okay? Always does. We're going to take a quick peek here at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's chart here is looking quite interesting. We're going to start from the bottom up today. So the RSI has Bitcoin on the oversold part of things, and that means that, overbought. Why do I always do that? It's on the overbought side of things. So I would not suggest that today's a good day to buy Bitcoin. It's going to hopefully, it always pulls back. All right. Now, we see right here, we're going to start down here. This is the secondary support that I established. This is the backup support, which is at 34,000. Let's just say 35,000 is the backup support right here. Now our primary support, well, one of the primary support lines is at 37,222, and then it looks like the next true support line right now is right here at 41,467. Now, it is hitting hard resistance at 42,573, and hopefully it'll be able to break. It's not really hard resistance. Let's just hope it breaks through. If it breaks through there, we're going to go right up to that 45,000 window. I'm going to put the resistance all the way up here because that's where it happened last time. This 45,000 mark is where it hit resistance, and it just went right back down. So hopefully we can hit that, and yeah, keep our fingers crossed, you know what I mean? I would love to see it hit 100,000 before the year's through. But I know it's going to go to 1 million one day, regardless. You see the volume here. The volume is getting thin right here. So it's hard to say if it's going to break through or not. But this is the weekend, and weekends are usually the days that it pulls back significantly. It don't look like a pullback. It looks like a climb on a weekend. So Monday might be big, guys. Something to think about. All right. Now, by the way, it is March the 19th at 7:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old USA. All right, so now we're going to jump over to the next chart here for Bitcoin, and you'll see that I drew an ascending wedge up here, and it's just bouncing around in there. And as always, I want to see it bounce and break out the upper side, and it'll help us judge where the market's going, if it goes up or if it's going to break down, exactly when it broke down, what was going on in the market when it chose to break down. Here, let me throw something else up here real quick. New setting, because right now you see the volume's kind of low right here, so I'm really curious to see how it plays out. Yeah, very curious. All right, let's jump over to the next chart here. Now I have a Fibonacci chart drawn with since we're still technically on a downwards on trend, because the high point was all the way up here, roughly like 69,000 on November 8th, and been on a downward trend ever since. November 10th, been on a downward trend ever since then. So this 50% marker will put us at about 50,000. 50,000 is that magic line. 50,000, 51,000, give or take. That's the magic point at 50%. And once we break past that and start going up, then you're 100% bullish. But until we do that, I cannot say without a doubt that we're 100% bullish. Now, a quick peek at the MACD here. The MACD has us. We're kind of intertwined closely with the bearish, and it looks like we're about to cross back over. But I'm not overly impressed with the MACD right now. It looks like there's a serious tug of war going on. And that's what the numbers are actually looking like, too, if you look at how got kind of a straight line right there. All right, now we'll jump over here. Now, what I did was, this is something a little different for you guys. I usually do the descending for the descending trend, but this time, since Bitcoin's going to move up, and you may have friends at work or family members saying, should I buy in? Should I buy in? All right, well, this is going to answer you. The Fibonacci, what I did was I picked a recent low point, which was January 24th at 32,000. Just say 33,000, recent low point. And on, what day would I say it was? January 24th. So what we do is you draw it 100% to bottom, draw it up, and you look for that 61.8. There is a 61.8. So the ideal point to buy back into the Bitcoin market is 37,720. Now here's the catch. There's no guarantee that that's going to work out. But trust the Fib. The Fibonacci usually gets it right. So it's saying do not buy back into Bitcoin till it hits the 61.8. Now there are times when it just takes off and you can't catch that rocket. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, because when you chase things, it never works out for me. Rarely, sometimes, but rarely works out for me. So, sorry about that, guys. I had to get more water. I was like, man, I got a lot of talking to do here today. Pretty exciting stuff. I also got I got some super exciting to tell you when I'm done. The technical analysis for HEX is going to blow you guys' minds. All right. Okay, we're going to jump over to the next Bitcoin. We're going to look at my market cipher chart here. It's my knockoff market cipher chart. You're going to see Bitcoin definitely it's ascending. It's not descending. It is going at a nice, healthy angle to the side. We're at 42,000. You'll see let's see, what is this? A reversal of previous trend right here, and then we have a bullish continuation, a long signal, a lot of bullish continuation songs, a long signal, one bearish continuation. But yeah, this is looking good. This looks like a buy, aggressive buy. But like I said, it's a risk, because if you try to buy it now, you could be going against what the Fibonacci chart suggests, which is waiting till you get in at 37,841. But according to the market cipher chart, it is looking bullish. If we look at the 2-hour market cipher chart, it looks even more bullish. And the fear and greed indicator at the bottom also has it still in bullish, even though that we do have a bearish continuation right here. I wouldn't worry about that on the 2-hour chart. Now we jump back over here. Yep, we're in a greed right here. And we'll jump down to the 1-hour chart. One day chart. The 1-day chart's usually a little tricky for you to pull up here. Let me get it. There we go. All right, here's the 1-day chart, and the 1-day chart has us greedy, super greedy. Yeah. Bitcoin's looking good, guys. And according to the day chart, we're definitely in the bullish territory. So, it's a tricky thing. I wouldn't buy right now. I will wait, but I could say that in the turn. I wake up tomorrow morning, it's at $47,000. Anything's possible. But it's part of the game. All right, now we're going to take a look at I'm falling in love with the exponential moving average, guys. It's so easy to read, and it's so telling. All right, I don't know why I haven't been using it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the 1 day. I'm going to start all the way out. Bitcoin on a 1-day exponential moving average, in my opinion, is bullish. Now, I would like to see at least one or two more of these candles here, but I consider that bullish, guys. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, it is beyond just a little bullish. Ooh, look at that support. That 4-hour chart's beautiful, hardcore bullish. Now we jump back to the 2-hour chart, and we'll say still bullish. It's looking good, guys. We do got a pretty big wick down here pointing downwards, but that doesn't mean nothing. That's just healthy. All right. So we're going to jump on over to, did I have these already preset? Probably. For once I had it preset and I didn't follow it. Okay. All right. Now we're going to look at the this chart I've been playing with for a little bit, the Ichimoku chart. And you'll see that this is an indicator 4 days out. So it's saying that the market should start to go red on us for a little bit and then go back to green for Bitcoin on the 22nd. So we'll have to wait and see. But I am starting to trust this because when I drag these out over time, the chart, it starts to make sense. But yeah, definitely playing with it. It's not my favorite one. I like the exponential moving average much more, but it's fun. And remember, when you're doing technical analysis, you want to gather information from all kinds of sources. You don't want to just pick one thing. You want to actually really look around. Like right here, I forgot to talk about the moving average. This is a 200-day moving average. Bitcoin crossed over the 200-day moving average. How did I forget to tell you that? I'm so sorry. 200, that's huge, guys. I don't know how I overlooked that. That blue line right here is the 200-day. We're over it. Bitcoin's officially bullish again, in my opinion. If we could just push a little bit harder and hit that $45,000 mark, you're going to see things happen. All right. Now, how do I do Bitcoin first? Because Bitcoin still controls the market. At least it's the lead. It's the lead crypto in the market, at least for now. Things have decoupled from Bitcoin, but they are still coupled at the same time, if it makes sense to you. So, all right, let's see what else we got going on. All right, here he is, HEX. I know I got a lot of Hexicans in here. I absolutely love HEX. Richard Hart's a good leader. HEX is a good product. And here we go. All right, so we'll start from the bottom up. The MACD for HEX is looking pretty good. It's on the bullish side of things. Yeah, I consider that bullish. You see the green line over top of the red right there. The support line, the primary support line for HEX is at 10 cents right now. 10.1. So 0.101, 10 cents. The old resistance that was holding us back was at 0.118. I know you guys were sick of seeing that. I know I was. And then it broke through. It got all the way up to 12.29. And now it's pulled back down to 12 cents even, apparently. And hopefully it can stay above this resistance line. I don't want to see it suck back beneath this old resistance line and not be able to break above it again. I'm so sick of seeing 11 cents, 11.8 cents, 11.7 cents. You know what I mean? I know anybody guys actually been watching it. It's been sitting there. Now the next resistance point, once it breaks past the old, where it's at right now, if it can just keep going northward, the new resistance will be at 13 cents. And then the next resistance point would be, I'll say about 14 and a half. About 14 and a half, 14, 30 cents. And then it'll keep going up and up. But just keep our fingers crossed. Because like with HEX, as you guys already know, depending on how much you have, every penny or two makes a huge difference in your portfolio. I know it does in mine. All right, so let's jump to the next chart here. HEX is obviously on a downward slope. It's been on a downward slope since September 18th, roughly. So I drew a downward wedge here. This is a 200-day moving average way above HEX. You'll see it's bouncing inside of this wedge. It's amazing how that happens. And right now it looks like it wants to break out of it. So I'm really hoping it's able to break out of this wedge once and for all. And then actually help, like it did just a little bit before, but not enough to count. Like really break through it. And then I'm like, yes, we're on the move. But only time will tell. And the volume is starting to look like it's pulling back. So that's disappointing. All right. Now the RSI at the bottom is showing a little bit on the oversold side of things. So it looks like people are trying to take profit. Well, so stop taking profit and let it rise, guys. All right. Now let's look at my new favorite charting, the exponential moving average. The 4-hour chart is looking beautiful. It is 100% in the bullish market with the 4-hour chart. The 1-day chart for HEX looks even better. No, it does not look better. It looks worse, but it looks so much better than it did just a few days ago. It's slowly starting to work its way up, but we need to start moving into here, which I would say tomorrow, hopefully, it starts to move it into there. Let's jump back here. Now, the 2-hour chart for HEX is looking... wow, let me open this up. It won't let me open it up. The 2-hour chart is looking okay. Now, the 2-hour chart's looking great, but the 2-hour chart always looks great for the most part, if you're even remotely in the bullish territory. So, we're going to keep an eye on it, and hopefully we keep getting the same positive movement action on that 4-hour chart, because that's the one I really like right there. All right. Now, we're going to jump over into the my knockoff market cipher from TradingView. HEX right here had a manipulation warning signal right here, a bearish continuation signal. Those were on March 2nd. We're on a day chart still. Let me open this up, guys, to the 4 hour. Sorry about that. So now we're back on the 4 hour. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so on the 4 hour chart, we'll see. Oof. A lot going on in this 4 hour chart. Looks like... All right, so there was some manipulation here with the yellow X. So somebody was manipulating the HEX market back on the 15th and caused a bearish signal there. And then reversal of previous trend kicked in. We went bullish continuations, had one bearish continuation, had a long signal, some bullish continuation signals, and one bear. But we are entering the fear and greed indicator. We're entering to the fear territory. So what does this tell me? Well, if I take this chart here and compare it to the moving average chart, which is moving in the right direction, I would say I don't know what it's going to do. You know what? Oof. Wow. I hate when I get stumped when I'm doing these videos, so I just want to be honest, 100% honest with you guys. I want to see HEX break out this wedge here. I have more confidence if it breaks out this wedge, like a very nice move like Cardano recently did. The exponential moving average is absolutely great. I'm very happy with that. I wish this was a little bit stronger right now. It's strong, but I wish it was a little bit stronger. Now let's look at the 2 hour chart, because that may change my opinion. So we jump backwards to the 2 hour chart, and you see this, there seems to be some red candles in the 2 hour chart. So it might pull back. It looks like it's getting a lot of resistance at 12 cents, guys. That's what it is. HEX, it can go either way right now. It's getting a lot of resistance at the 12 cents. So there's a lot of people buying and selling at that 12 cents range, guys. So, and if you look at the MACD lags the market, but the MACD is saying that we're in bullish territory. The RSI actually is saying that, well, it's moving up, so there's less people selling than there were. So hopefully, yeah, this is going to be my final indicator. Tell me which way I think it's going to go. I'm hoping, I want to see this pop out tonight. We'll see tomorrow. All right. Hope that made sense. A little bit of babble. If it was babble, I'm sorry. Just want to be honest. All right, guys. Sorry. So we're going to look at this HEX USDC chart here with the Ichimoku charting. And it has this predictor, which, remember, this comes out, this is 4 days in advance, and it's predicting a bearish trend 4 days in advance. So that's kind of what I'm seeing, but only time will tell. That is what I'm seeing, but I'm hoping for the best. All right. You remember, we're just trying to predict by previous trends, so there's no exact science to it, technical analysis. All right, but it's pretty good. All right. So with that, now we're going to jump into Hedron. Hedron. I'm so happy Hedron's finally on TradingView. All right, so we have a bearish continuation, a bearish short signal, and Hedron is on a downward slope still. Yep. Hedron's sitting at 0.0000031294 currently. Has a bearish continuation right there. The fear and greed indicator does have it moving into the greedy side of things. If I look at the 2 hour chart here, it has it on the greed side. So the 2 hour chart has it on the greedier side of things. The 4 hour chart has it on the bearish side. So it can go either way. What I did earlier is I drew a wedge here. This wedge leads all the way up to March 27th. As you've seen in the past, it'll bounce back and forth inside of here. But at some point, it's going to have to break north or break south. Wherever it breaks is where it's going to be. The previous one I just erased was like literally right here. It broke out, and it broke down hard when it did break out. But I have to wait and see. I'm kind of predicting. Yeah, this one's really in the middle. RSI for this is on the mid-range. Little oversold, but nothing extreme. Did a fib retracement on a Hedron. So if you're thinking about buying into it because you want more, it started at the 100% at the bottom, went up 61.8. The magic buy-in point is anything less than 0.0000035985. So where it is right now is an excellent point to buy in at 31048. All right, according to a Fibonacci retracement chart. Can't go wrong. Now, yeah, remember, this is still a very new cryptocurrency. So the chart only goes back so far, but exponential moving average has it on the bearish side of things on a 4-hour chart. The 2-hour chart also has it on the bearish side. And the 1 day, if it exists, doesn't exist yet. I didn't think it would. So yeah, I'm thinking Hedron's going to pull back to that fib retracement. But Bitcoin is really fighting up here right now. I'm looking at it at 42,235. It's really fighting. And HEX is really fighting at 12 cents. I really feel the market's really... it's trying to break out, guys. But hey, traders, what can you say? They hold everything back. That's my opinion, though. All right, so here's the big news, guys. I saved it to the end on purpose so you watch my video. PulseChain V2B Testnet is up and running. You're looking at, right now you're looking at it. Go across the screen. This is PulseChain V2B Testnet up and running. It's absolutely beautiful. You can actually click in here, click tokens, and then all, and see all of your various different tokens. And one of the ones I found in here that I took seriously was right here, the PulseX. When PulseX, checked that out, I was like, all right, cool. There's the address. But you can actually check this out on your MetaMask and see what you were rewarded from your sacrifice. Now, I was going to do a video for this, and then I was like, screw it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the description to Trayvon James' website, YouTube account. And he had an excellent video on it earlier and explains to you step by step what you need to do to load your Testnet wallet onto your MetaMask wallet and see exactly what you have. Exciting stuff. All right. Now, with that said, I'm jumping over to Cardano stuff. So if any of you guys want to jump ship, as usual, bye. Bye, Felicia. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, guys, stick around for Cardano because Cardano's doing big things. They're moving. I've been right. So don't buy into the FOMO, guys. A lot of people are going to be very upset with themselves. And with that said, let's go, baby. Here we go. Cardano here. Cardano is boom. Wow, look at that movement, guys. Here's that 20-day moving average where I was talking about. It has crossed over the... why didn't we do the moving average on HEX? We'll do it later. All right, the 20-day moving average has blown past the 50-day, the 100-day, and it's starting to make moves on a 200-day moving average. Just like that, guys. Just like that, it swung around on March 16th. It's amazing. You can see we've been like kind of flatlined here for a while now, since March 9th, and then boom, straight up. Well, on an angle. But that is excellent. Look at this MACD here. You talk about overbought, oversold, bit bullish. Yeah, I can't wait to see the RSI. That is looking excellent. That is very bullish, guys. RSI, there's the RSI right there, guys. Don't buy Cardano today. It's on the overbought side of things. It's off the charts, basically, all right? So be careful when you decide to buy into it. Now, this goes back to September when they released a smart contract. You can see we've been on a downward trend ever since then. But with these beautiful wedges, you see how it bounces around inside of it. And even down here, just bounced on it. Well, right now, I'm betting we break this before the point of no return, which is April 11th. I bet we break through it, but we'll see. Only time will tell. Hope you guys been dollar cost averaging like I told you to. If you haven't, it's on you. I have a very close family member. Didn't listen. What can I say? And he knows his stuff. All right. We have the exponential moving average. Right here, this is on the 1-day chart, and you'll see it's starting to look pretty healthy. Like when you hit that middle right here, it's like, all right, we're going bullish. We're not quite there yet. We're like neutral, right? But then you, but I doubt that's a good look right there. But then you drop here, you're like, holy crap! The 4-day chart is beautiful. I absolutely love that. The 4-hour chart is wow. But then you drop down to the 2-hour chart, and oh my, yeah, Cardano. I hope you guys have been buying it because you're gonna be so happy. All right. Now, did I have all these set up ahead of time? Yeah, no, not all of them. All right, so we're going to look at the market cipher. Market cipher has Cardano extremely bullish. Plain and simple. Cardano's a buy right now. It is moving, guys. Any day now. It should be a big bubble in here now for it. Where's my Cardano bubble? Does anybody see the Cardano bubble by any chance? There's HEX. HEX is up 3 cents. Where the hell's the Cardano? Anyway. Anyway, I will go back to where I should be here. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, it's just aggressively bullish right now. Even on the, yeah, it's aggressively bullish. Plain and simple. If you're in a greed, it is very greedy right now, guys. Uh, I drew a wedge here just so that we could track it a little bit. But remember, we want to see a break to the upper side of things. The volume is high here, so it is looking good, guys. It's looking very good. It's looking very, very good. And like I said, RSI is off the charts. Now, muesli swap. Remember I was talking to you about it recently, about going into the farming. I am in the farming, finally. I didn't go super heavy, but I went heavy enough. And you can see, I just want to kind of track the profits that I make along the way. Right now I have 10. What I did was, with the ADA min, I believe, I don't even remember how much I went into these. But I'll do the final totals at the end. If I lose money, I'll let you know. But I better not lose money. Because I'm kind of, these projects that I have it in, I'm willing to leave it there and kind of forget about it long term. But the trick with the, you always got to be worried about impermanent loss. So before you farm, make sure you watch a million videos on a permanent loss. Matter of fact, I'm going to run some test calculations to make sure I'm not losing money just yet, because it's fragile. Like, if one goes down and one goes up, it could be a problem, a significant problem. So anyway, with all that said, but I am finally doing the farming, but I'm stepping into it very carefully, because you can see the percentages are off the hook, but you want to be careful, guys. You can't be too careful. Also, muesli swap. Every day I come to muesli swap just like this, see what it has to offer, see what's up, I see what's down, see what I can get for a deal. I've been wanting to buy some milk, but milk seems to be on a downward slant, and I never see it really go positive. Not really. No. So I'm probably not going to mess with milk. I wanted to get it, but I'm going to leave milk alone. But there's other projects up here that are like really good if it does a significant dip, like Wi-Fi, Meld, Pavia I really like. I don't like that one. Review is alright. Hoshki is fun. It's their meme coin. It's like a Doge coin. This is MinSwap. That was what I was just showing you with the farming. CNETA. CNETA is very interesting. And that was an airdrop with drip drops. I actually got 50 of them from drip drops, which paid for 3 of my drip drops. If you don't know what drip drops is, go to their site. It is great. It's an easy way to pick up all kinds of projects for like next to nothing. But yeah. All right, keep it going. All right, Cardano Cube is, you guys have really got to start digging in here and looking for cool stuff to tell me what to look into, because there's just too many for me to keep up, tell you the truth. So, but it's looking beautiful. You got to remember, Charles Hoskinson said there's 500 projects being worked on as we speak, just waiting for June for when they release the next stage of Cardano. 500 projects, guys, in June. It's going to explode, and it's not going to be like Solana and other projects where it's not truly decentralized or it's crashing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Jumping forward, ERGO. Very quickly, just talk about ERGO. Don't sleep on ERGO. Don't sleep on ERGO. Just like I said, don't sleep on Cardano. Charles Hoskinson said ERGO is his favorite project next to Cardano. That's crazy. And it's right now it's over top of their 200-day moving average. So you might not want to wait too much longer if you want to get on the ERGO. I remember hearing their predictions up to like $70 a token. So don't say I didn't tell you so. All right, you can get them dirt cheap on KuCoin. All right. Today might not be the best day to buy ERGO though, because RSI is up on the overbought side of things, and yeah, it might not be the best day. All right, might want to wait till like back here around $3. Yeah. But you never know. The market could just take off from here. You never know, guys. According to the moving averages chart here, I always have issues with this, and I done said it 5 times. Anyway, you know what? I've done backtracking my videos. Anyway, you'll see that it's overtopped by This is looking really good on the 4-hour chart, guys. Let's look at the daily chart real quick here. Daily chart, it looks pretty dang good too. So don't sleep on ERGO, guys. Definitely do not sleep on ERGO. All right. Now, one last thing. This is just off topic on everything, but it's good to know. It's good for you to know. It's good for you to listen, please. You know what? I'm gonna do better by you guys than that. Bear with me 1 second. It shouldn't take long. I'm gonna pause this. Oh wow, look at this magic. All right, guys. After some fighting and struggling, I will not say it was the easiest thing for me to get working for some dumb reason, but I finally got it up and running. ANKR Protocol, 19.49% annually, APY. I only got $363 in it right now, but I'm going to start moving UST in there. That was just a test run. I'm very happy with it. 19%, guys. Now, here's a little tip. Do not go to Coinbase or Coinbase Pro and buy UST to transfer it, because the UST that they offer is on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, there are ways to do it with Terra Protocol where they have bridges and all set up, but I had issues with the bridges, and you may not have an issue with a bridge, but to avoid that hassle, I'm looking for a bridge now just to show you. Where are the bridges? Give me a bridge. Oh man, why is it always like this? It was so easy to find when I needed it. Terra Academy, no. Anyway, they have bridges so you could bridge from one blockchain to the next, but for some reason, here it is. Here's Terra Bridge. It was giving me a hassle the other day, so I got frustrated. So I found another way to work around it. And what I did was I just took and transferred the UST that was on the Ethereum blockchain over to my Qcoin. Yes, I use Qcoin. I transferred it over to Qcoin, and then Qcoin allowed me to transfer it back out with a choice of either Ethereum or Terra blockchain. At that point, it was easy to send it to the Terra wallet, because you just send it to the address up here and boom, you're done. I'm going to start funneling a lot of cash in here, because one of my biggest problems is not cashing out and not having cash on hand for when the market does a significant dip, or just taking profits. So you figure this way. I'm up 100%. I'm going to take my profits. I'm going to move it over to UST on KuCoin. I'm going to send it out of KuCoin because it's an exchange. You don't want to leave it in exchanges. And I'm going to drop it in my my Terra wallet here. And I'm earning 19.49%. So your money's still not sleeping. You're still making money. All right. But I just wanted to drop that in your ear. I have a KuCoin link. If anybody is thinking about joining KuCoin, please use my link. I want to get a better camera. I want to get a better green screen, better everything for my channel so we can grow together. But that's it for this video. Any questions, any suggestions, any comments, anything, help me out. Help a brother out. All right? Until next time, guys, stay blessed and stay profitable. Peace out.